Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's a party out. On
the run, here's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Like 80. 54. Mike 54. Who that? Who that? Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hey, hey, watch it, watch it.
On the handoff, it's McFarland. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Come on, QB, come on.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Returnable here from the 38. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
We want it. Come to my
Prescott to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
To Tony Pollard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here we go. Watch it, let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Third and short yardage. Prescott connects here with a tight end, Jarwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check, 55 to Mike. What we got? What we got? Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, kill. 27.
Prescott on first down. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Past the 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First and goal from the 6.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want
Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try it with Elliott. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. Running with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, Try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
A first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from down in Arizona. Well, the Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Switch.
Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
All right, now, black 20.
Check, 55 for Mike. Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Everyone you got.
Black is third.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Gives this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Here we go. Black 30.
Hey, eat. Watch the
Bow.
Watch twitch. Watch.
On first down, McFarland. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
He was brought down by Everson.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Roethlisberger quickly to the flat. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Cowboys 7, Steelers nothing.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, I want for the sake, boy, till there's nothing left. I know run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Yeah, them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gonna run.
Set. Black 5.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Double bump.
55. Check, 55. Mike. Here we go.
On third down, Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And a Steeler first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Ezekiel Elliott.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Let's get off the field.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Joker, 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 Joker.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Watch 98, 98's the mic.
Come on. You better bring it.
Watch 98, watch 98, 98's the mic. Watch the run. They're running.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Target. Watch 98, watch 98, 98's the mic. Watch the curl, watch the curls.
Here we go, 47.
Watch 98, watch 98, 98's the mic. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, 26.
Now Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Shift.
Here we go, 47. Slam. Watch switch. Check 24.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 56.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Fights through and now a crease. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Roethlisberger.
Stop your body.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Ready? Black 80.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, check
Black.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert, alert.
From the gun, this will be McFarland. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
The Steeler ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
McFarland running out of the gun, and he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys 31. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Roethlisberger's
Picked off inside the 10. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been a good 1st half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. It's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
54 wide. Watch the safety creep.
On second down, Elliott trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Steven Nelson on the
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
brings up third down and 5.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Big stop.
Prescott from the gun on third. That's Elliott, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts,
Ezekiel Elliott.
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away. Johnson on the return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Black 20. Alert.
Focus, defense, focus. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Black 30.
Push him back.
Hey, check Mike. Watching your guard. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Going for it all. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Number 11.
Chase Claypool with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game.
Point after.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Steelers 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
I'm trying to collect.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. On the ball. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide. Safe. Check. Lucky.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is Tony Pollard. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your...
Again to Elliott. Still on his feet. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Check 55, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check right. Watch 55. Here we go.
Shit. We're going to 53. Shit.
They'll run it with Elliott. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Who's 30?
Right there, 54 Mike.
Here we go.
54 Mike.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland.
Let him know.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackler.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. McFarland once more. 7 yards there and a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the give, this is McFarland. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
54,
On 2nd down, McFarland. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The Steeler ball carrier.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Check. Snickers, got spin.
Now the 3rd-year man from NC State, it's Jalen Samuels. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Come on, D. Watch 98. Watch 98.
To throw is Prescott. They'll set the screen to Elliott. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
And 6.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4. Watch the run,
On the handoff, it's McFarland. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Again, McFarland. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 19-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Mike, 55.
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a give right side. McFarland, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Anthony McFarland with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Hey, D-line.
Hey, Q. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. I don't think you got it, son. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Got you, boy. There we go. Q. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's third and long.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike.
Hey, let's get some penetration.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good play. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.
Brings up fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 55. Mike 50, 23.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott flush to his right. And that is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with McFarland. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Tyrone Crawford.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now a give, right side. McFarland. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On first down, McFarland. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Anthony McFarland.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Flag 20. Check flag 54. Flag 54. I'm going to run you. 22 and 44. Run you over.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Eric Ebron, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54. 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. I got you.
Prescott. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
55 is my guy. 55.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Hey, kill. 47. Hey, check right. 26.
Now Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a one-score game. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They begin the drive with McFarland. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe, close to letting it slip away.
Give him 3 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Pittsburgh, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's their first stumble of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11.